Well, Easter is almost here, and it's such a great time of year with spring and all that new life coming up from the ground, and oh, I just love it.
It is fantastic, and it is a great time of the year. One thing this year is it's a little bit early.
Yes,
so
it is.
we want everyone to remember that it's going to be March 31st this year. So what we're going to be making is an Easter wreath for you to use on your door, or you could hang it like on the wall if you were having Easter dinner.
Yes.
It could be used there, or it could even set if you wanted it to. So we're going to be starting with a grapevine wreath, and we have some tulips and we have some little Easter eggs. So if you want to get the steel picks on those while I get this put together, we'll go ahead and get started.
I'm on it.
I have the tan foam, which is the Sahara. So we're going to take that and we're just going to put a little bit of hot glue on that. And I'm going to take that and just put it right down inside our container. So I think the next step we're going to do is we're going to tie a little ribbon around our bunny's neck before we get things going too much further. Because as we add our flowers into this, it's going to get harder and harder to work on our bunny. So we're just doing it right around the planter itself and going to bring it right across here so that it goes right underneath the mouth of the bunny. So now what we'll do is just a little bit of our moss in here. And that's going to go right over top of our foam. This is just, again, to just hide a little bit of our mechanics. We have our greening pins here, so we're going to take those and we will just tuck just a couple of them because we, again, are going to be putting quite a few stems in here. So now I have some more picks right here that are ready to go. So I'm going to take this fern pin and do it sort of here at the back. We want to get a little bit of height in the back of this. So now I think what we'll do is take one of the longer pink tulips and we're going to just work that there in front of this so that we start to build our arrangement. If you want to hand me a purple one, then
And these are those amazing ones. They just feel so realistic.
Yes, these are what they call real touch. Now we're going to take and add in, we have a couple more of these that are a little bit shorter, and we will take and put those down in here so that they start to fill that in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple of the picks that have our Easter eggs on it. So I want to keep those a little bit more towards the front. And I have some raffia over here. And we have a plastic darning needle.
I like.
And what I want you to do is take a piece of the raffia and put it through the needle.
All right.
And what we're going to do is I want you to start and put it through probably real close to the rabbit's foot right here. So now what we're going to do is right here, you're going to take and cut so the needle comes off. And we're just going to take and tie this right on to hold our carrot.
I love the little carrots.
These are little carrots that my wife Meg
Oh,
makes.
great.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is make a cluster of carrots going down the side, and then I'm going to make a bow, and we will hook all of this together then. So there we have those, and now what we want to do is we're going to take the final little one, and I'm going to put it underneath the bow right here. And then what I want you to do is to take one of the greening pins that we have, and you're just going to take it and put it right over top of the greens there to hold that one in place so it sort of hides that edge of the foam. Now we're going to add the bow to this. And while I'm doing that, I want you to tape the two of these together. But what we're going to use is brown tape on these because we're going to be gluing this end into the wreath frame.
All right.
And I don't want it to show up as much. So we'll start and just make a little bow like this. Okay, so almost like a bow tie bow. So what we're going to do is we're only going to use one size ribbon. We're just going to use this narrow ribbon, and we're going to make our loops probably about 5 inches. And we're just going to make, believe it or not, 3 of these. So it's not like you're doing an even number on each side, but we're going to make them the same size. Pull it out this way, and then we're going to cut off an ear up here. So this is the start of our bow.
Okay.
All right, now what we're going to do is we'll take the polka dot ribbon and we are going to start with our tail on the other side. So we bring it up this way and we're again going to make those loops the same size. Now we will take our Easter egg ribbon. So now we'll take this and we're going to do, again, just 3 loops. So what we'll do is we'll take our wire and it'll go right over my thumb, go right around the back of this, and we will tie this together really tight. All right, so now we're going to just dovetail these. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that bow and we're going to tie it in right underneath the rabbit with those carrots in front of it, so that the carrots are still tumbling down the front. But we have these beautiful big loops now. And when we cut this off, we want to leave the ends long enough so that when we take that, we can fold these ends back in so there aren't rough ends down here on the back side of the wreath, because now they're tucked into the wreath
Oh, so they
itself.
won't like scratch the door or whatever.
Scratch the door, correct. So what I want you to do is you're going to take and put a little bit of glue on that, and then you're going to work it down into the grapevine frame. Now we need you to get another one of these on there so that we can tie on our other carrot. So if you want to do that, we want one sort of right here to tie our carrot on.
Right.
We have a larger carrot here, and we're going to take and tie that right there. And what I'm going to do with this is go right down over here and sort of put it through both of these, all the way through the wreath. And then I'm going to take it and pull it in. So it looks like it's holding the carrot on, but we really know the carrot's tied fast. And just like that, we have made up
Aw, I love it.
our Easter wreath
Beautiful.
for 2024.
I love it.
You know, we are at a new spot now. We are at a vendor co-op, and it's right here in Mifflinburg, right on Route 45. It's 145 East Chestnut Street, if you need the address. So my creations are on display there. You can walk in and just pick them right up at that point.
Terrific. And you can even pick up these cute little carrots.
Yes, you can. These are, again, what my wife makes,
Yeah.
and so she has her stuff for sale in our area too.
Well, Keith, we wish you and Meg and of course your family, and we have to mention the dogs, that you all have a happy Easter, because every time we tape with Keith, his dogs are here, and people don't know, but they're just absolutely adorable. They're little companions.
We have a lot of fun with them. They
do.
are great. And we have 3 collies. We have Bo and Greta and Gretchen.
And we have to wish them a happy Easter,
That's right.
Terrific.
Yes.
Thanks again, Keith.
Yep, thanks.